Hello everybody, it is Thursday. Welcome to Ben's Brick Designs. I'm Ben. I am going to do some designing tonight with you, and thanks for being here and hanging out, and we're going to try to listen to some music and have some beverages and just kind of relax. So I hope everybody has a good time and hope everybody's doing well tonight. And if you're not, let's talk about that. Post some stuff in the chat. I'm going to see if our Facebook chat works. So if you're in Facebook tonight, I'm going to kill this. Let me know, and I'm going to monitor the chats to see if it if I can get it to work in the restream chat. So I'm going to turn that off. I've got one computer with two monitors, and we'll see how it goes. What's up, Glenn? Boo, indeed. Glenn, tonight I am not drinking a beer. I am drinking a rum and Coke. Kraken and Coke Zero cherry flavored. It is delicious. So, I'm going to flip this over so everybody's not looking at me. And you're on Facebook. And it doesn't show up on Facebook. So I'm going to leave both of these open and just kind of have to deal with it. And it looks like I'm kind of stuttering, and that sucks. So nothing I can really do about that. Sorry, everybody. I'm on the best scenario I can think of with a hardwired connection. If I kill the browser, it'll probably be better. Let me know if you can hear the music too. I might be able to do away with music, but we'll see. You know what? Since I can't watch that there, I'm going to try it on my phone, and we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on my phone. That might be better for the computer, because it just seems a little choppy. So I'm going to kill that. So far it looks better on YouTube than it did last week. Good. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm hardwired in again, and I've got better lighting and whatever, so mute. Nobody wants to hear me. All right, so I'm going to flip over. Actually, I'm going to mention a few things real quick. To you people who do not order Bricklink, this will not make much sense, but I've got, God, there's just no good way to do this. Where'd my hair go, Ben? Hi, Tom. How's it going? It got clippered. Yeah, it got done cut. I wanted to do it earlier, but it was, I just couldn't get clippers ordered in time. They were either super expensive or everybody was out. If you haven't ordered Bricklink before, here's a tale for you that I thought was fun. So I have this bag that's a microfighter that's waiting to be built, and I ordered a bunch of parts thinking these were the parts that I had in my own set, or in my own collection, and I needed a handful to finish it, so I ordered on Bricklink, and got the parts in last week, and I got all excited, and I started building it and following my directions and realizing that the parts were completely wrong. Like, I didn't need half of them. The ones I needed weren't there. And so I checked. Hey, Lego Geek, how's it going? 300 subs. Fantastic. Congratulations. That's really awesome. Turns out I had forgot that I had redesigned the ship, and then I uploaded the directions with the new parts, but I didn't change my parts list. So the parts that I had put in a bag a long time ago, and so I got a bunch of new parts from Bricklink, a lot of nice red things, but none of this is useful on this now. So I had to put some more in, another order in today, and so that's where we're at. Anyway, so I'm going to flip over to the studio cam now, and we'll leave the chat window over here going. So this is an interesting setup. was approached by somebody on Rebrickable to help them, or for a commission to design something for their class. They were going to do some film work, some stop motion, and he wanted to commission me to make a little scene for them. And he really liked my stuff, so he's like, do you think you could do that? I was like, yeah, sure. Now, working with commission Lego is always kind of, I say always, but it's one of these things where I've rarely had to deal with it, and there's a reason why. Because you can't pay, that didn't help at all, you can't pay somebody, you know, going graphic art or illustration or any kind of creative rate and then have to buy Lego on top of it. It's really kind of cost prohibitive. So he said he could pay me, and I said, okay, well, to be honest, I don't have a rate sheet, or I don't have a good rate commission rate schedule yet. And I said, if you have a budget, make me an offer and we'll work from there. That was days ago, and I haven't heard from him. Now, he is in Hong Kong, so I'm wondering if he's just a little busy with the craziness that's in Hong Kong. So anyway, hi Matt, how's it going? So anyway, the scene was, I'm gonna get these real quick, just a 16 by 32 entranceway, or a 16 by 16 scene inside the Death Star, so like some sort of hallway. And I don't know if I want to do it on a base plate, or if I want to do, I want to get the size, so it's going to be about this big. So what I thought I'd do is, there's a couple locations in Battlefront that I really like, that I think I'm going to try to mirror on here. And yeah, we'll go from there. I mean, this is just for fun. If I like doing it, I'll do some more. If not, and he pays me, good deal. But at least this way I have sort of an idea of how long it takes. And I can say, yeah, it took me this long to do this, because you know, I did it in an hour and a half of talking. So let me know if you can hear everything, if you can hear me, if you can hear the music, if you can see everything. It looks like it's still choppy on Facebook. It's just almost unwatchable. I'm really sorry. I don't know what else to do about this. I've only got three things open. I've got OBS and one page of Chrome, and then Studio. I don't think that's a whole lot. Is there anything else I could kill? Can I pause some of this stuff? Let's do that. I don't know if this will help. I'm going to exit some processes. Let me know if it improves. Again, this is just kind of figuring things out as I go. All right. So the scene that I want to do, it wasn't the one that was in the thumbnail. It's basically a little control center, and then like a little hallway here, and then over here there's like an entrance where, or there's a section where the Death Star laser comes out of. This may not be enough room to do that, but I also want to get a minifigure in here. So if we can open up something recently that may have had, oh goodness, I don't want to listen to that. Okay. Open recent. Let's just do this. Maybe it's saved as a, yeah. So it needs to be, you know, it needs to be able to work with some minifigures, so we'll just do that. So how's everybody doing? We got another grocery shipment today that wasn't able to get coffee for some effing reason. No coffee. First it was the wrong coffee, then I ordered the wrong coffee. Now there's just no coffee. Or they just didn't, I don't know. So I told Beth, I was like, I am going to the store, sorry. She's like, but it's getting really bad out there. I'm like, I know, but I'm also out of coffee. It's either I brave it or I spend the next, you know, couple times that I want coffee going to Starbucks or Dazzle or something. What's up, Steven? Don't know anything about Lego, but the hair rocks, thank you. So is the customer asking for a finished build or just the design? Hello, David Stewart, by the way. Long time no speak. I hope you're doing well. I keep up with you as much as I can on Facebook and Instagram. They are asking for just the design. So they are able to source the bricks from someplace, and I'm wink, wink, nudge, nudge, because they are in China. They're able to get the bricks cheap somewhere else. I'm not going to say that that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm going to design it in a Lego approved piece of software. What they choose to do after that is up to them. So, yeah, he linked the site to me, and I was just like, okay, whatever you want to do, man. That's great. I'm going to put this up here. Maybe I can keep an eye on that. I'm doing reasonably well. Things are looking up. Well, that's great, Glenn. I'm so happy to hear that. So the first thing we need to do is we need to establish height. And then we will work on locations, and then we will work on, because he wants this to be modular-ish. So I don't know if that's going to mean he's going to do more of these. So let's do something like this, probably a little higher. David, didn't you used to roast your own? You get your beans online, don't you? Don't you still roast coffee or something? Now, if I remember correctly, Death Star hallways are relatively large, but I don't think they're that big. Let's go a little lower. All right, now this entryway, from what I remember, let's just do a solid wall along here, and I'm assuming this is going to be like diorama-like, where it's not going to be, it's going to be a 3 open thing. So we'll do this corner, we'll repeat that over here, because I want to leave a little room for the Death Star laser. I think would be a fun thing to have in there. So if you remember the Imperial kind of conference room aesthetic, is it has those kind of raised, the things that people stand in, but it's, instead of like a table or a desk, they have these raised platforms. They're like standing desks, but they're these weird sort of rhombus, you know, shapes. And I'm going to try to recreate that, but again, 16 by 32, there's not a whole lot of room. There's not as much room as I envisioned. Plus I want to put in some details along the wall, and I think this is going to be too much. So let's do, this is all going to be replaced anyway, I'm sure. I thought about doing some like design bits first and then just kind of figure out how to cram those in, but I think I'd rather get a space first. So they have to have enough for him to walk in, because this is going to be used for like a stop motion film. So this has to be like a hallway. They also have a lot of those, the control rooms also have like those like waist high shelves that are like red with a bunch of dials and controls on them. Switching to YouTube. Yes, Ben, I've been out of the roast game for a while. Check out sweetmarias.com. Switching to YouTube. I'm really sorry about Facebook. I was hoping it would be a little less choppy. I'll see what I can do to fix that. Somebody check out Twitch or Mixer and let me know if it works there too. If it's this streaming music, I can get rid of the music. Also, I think Beth is also streaming something, and I asked that she not do it, but I think she's doing it anyway. I'm sorry, did my eyes roll really big then? So I don't know if I'm going to have... I'll leave this open, but I'll like make a... I want to do like a blast door kind of thing. And they're kind of a hexagonal... I got an idea. Oh, 1x2 slope. Yes, I also want to grow it back a little bit, and then as it grows back, just keep this long and then cut everything else back. Because, I mean, I'm not going into an office or anything. Might as well do what I want, and I've always wanted to do that. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so maybe it's an 8 wide for sake of space. This could also be because I don't have a great, I'm running this off of a Dell Latitude, and it's technically not my machine, it's my work machine, but I don't have a computer. Of my very own, and Beth is using the computer that we have in the house because I told her that it's her computer, so she should feel free to use that computer and I shouldn't be using it. What's up, Aaron? Hope everything's going well with you. The video's a little sharper here on YouTube, but the frame rate was better on Facebook. Wow. You can't make out any background music. Really? I can see it playing. What if I did this? Can you hear it now? Okay, so 1x10 brick. So the original thing too was he sent me, he's like, for inspiration, here's here's something kind of I was looking for. And I was looking at it and was like, okay, do you want me to recreate that? Or do you want something like it? Because if you just want me to recreate sort of copyrighted stuff that somebody else's, I'm not really game for that. But, you know, whatever. 50 cents for these bricks, huh? 40 cents for that. I think I'm going to do a bunch of 1x4s. We also need to do the design aesthetic of the little white spaces in the wall. I'm not really sure how to do that yet. Also, I don't know if this needs to all be dark. I think it all needs to be dark gray. So we're going to change all this up to dark gray. We'll keep the floors light gray for now, because I'm not entirely sure that I don't want to brick build the floors. Yes, diamond. Thank you, Glenn. I will switch these up. So if anybody has some good stats on what to build for, what kind of machine to build out for streaming, I'm all ears. I really like to. Oh, good call, Glenn. Shouldn't be an issue given their source. I get you. You know what? Then we're gonna stick that 1x12 on there. I'd really like to not use my work machine anymore, but I understand. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I understand that that can be a little pricey if you want to build something, and just buying something is pricey. But if there's something better than Dell Latitude, I don't know if it's the memory or the video card. I've got a network cable hooked up to it. I was getting 200 megs down earlier when I did a speed test. I guess it's just the processing power at this point. Let's see. So I think these are going to be curved because I'm going to make 2 entrances here. So I'm going to do some semicircles. Thank you. Lamech. Thank you, Lamech. Macaroni. So if you've played Battlefront, the room that I'm going for is Battlefront 2. It's in the Death Star. I may have to go back and get some reference material, but it's the room... Death Star 2, a Corellian Corvette has crashed onto it, and in several scenarios you are trying to basically get from the Corellian Corvette through an area that's got a lot of, hallways and meeting rooms and stuff, and then there's like some control rooms, and then there's one big hangar, and then you go a little farther on the other side of that hangar. But there's one room that's if you're the rebels, well, it's in a certain game where you're trying to disable a bunch of things along the way. And one of the disabling things is the turbo laser batteries and the main gun. So this would be an approximation of that room that has the main gun control in here, because it's got this kind of raised platform, and then over here there's some doors that go into this like catwalk, and when you're along the catwalk, every once in a while the Death Star's main gun fires, and it's pretty cool. That you can see that every once in a while. Oh, and it looks like YouTube is just Facebook is just completely hosed up. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I will do some diagnosing. So this will be its own room in here. I'll build this up with 1x4s. Which means I can change these to 1x6s later. So there's that. This was also kind of a big door coming into it. It's kind of like a main. There's a lot of doors in the Death Star and Star Destroyers and stuff that aren't really like doors like we think of it, but they're just like these giant garage doors. So I'm going to do that here. And of course, the floor is all going to be tiled, so that's a consideration. I may have to raise all these up to tile the floors, but leave enough studs down here to attach all these bits. Especially the curved bits, that's going to be hard because you don't want to end up seeing some studs peeking out. So we'll see. You know what? I'm going to kill the music. I'm going to just turn off Chrome. And we'll see if that improves anything. Let me know if it improves anything on y'all's side. Now I only have OBS and Studio. And I don't have that many parts in Studio, so this shouldn't be doing a whole lot. I also probably don't need these headphones now, but I feel comfortable wearing headphones. Plus it keeps me from hearing the stream Beth is listening to. Alright, so I'm going to do a couple little details here right off the bat. Turn on threat protection. Yes, I know. Doesn't seem like it's improving at all. Okay. What's up, Caleb? Doing some Star Wars stuff. You might want to flip over to YouTube. I'm going to turn off wireless on my phone. And I'm going to refresh this. Yeah, flip. If you're watching on Facebook, just move over to. I don't know what the deal is. Not to mention the fact that despite the way I set it up today, I still can't get Facebook chat to show up in the Restream chat client. So that's still frustrating. Everyone's like, no, just all you gotta do is turn it on, man. Like I did. And it doesn't work. So what's up, yo? Do these control plates right next to the doors. And then it's going to be 2x1 slope pattern. So audio is still fine, but I do not see video updating at all. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know what to do about that. This was also the 70s, so let's put in some like dials and gauges and stuff. Oh, what was that? And then let's see. I need to look at pictures, but I'm afraid of bringing up Chrome. Perhaps my provider. My provider is Suddenlink, and I'm not convinced that that's not the problem. Again, I've got Beth streaming in the other room too, so I mean that's not helping, but I can't tell her not to. Yeah, don't have any fun for an hour and a half while I do stuff that's stupid for you. It says it's online. Yeah, nothing I can really do about it. I think it's just this machine. So, sorry everybody. For whatever reason, I feel like it was better when I was doing something before, and now I just can't. I can't figure out what is going on. It's like every time I try to make an improvement, it makes it worse. It's like, oh, well, I'll only run these things, and I'll hardwire it, and I'll, you know, I was using a Mac before. So, but the Mac doesn't allow me to do certain hookups. Like I can't do a network hookup. It only has, I don't think it has an HDMI port on it. It's just crazy. So yeah. So I'm looking at hallway stuff real quick. I want to get an idea of like some of the control panels and that kind of stuff. Oh, there's a perfect one. Yep, that's what I was looking for. All right, so that's really dark, and it's just got a bunch of buttons on it. Brick pattern. Alas. Yeah, pretty much. Well, and I'm wondering, all right, so I'm going to look at my warning. Recording cannot be paused. The recording is same as stream. My bit rate for streaming is 2500 kpbs. My encoder is its own software encoder. Maybe I need to change it to the hardware encoder. I don't know. My audio bit rate's 160. None of this means anything to me. So I'll do some research before Sunday and we'll try it again. If you're watching on Facebook, just move over to YouTube or Twitch. Anybody on Twitch or Mixer can tell me how it's going there. That'd be great. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened at the other house. I was just doing Wi-Fi at the other house, and I was really far away from the Wi-Fi. That's the other thing. I was like two walls away, and it was a good 75 feet away from the Wi-Fi router. Now I'm hardwired in, and it's even worse. So, but maybe next time I'll use Beth's computer and see if that's any better. So I want to get a couple bricks on here that have a pattern, but I don't think I'm going to. So let's just do 1 by 1 by 2 rail. Put these guys on here because rails are cool. I like these bricks. They serve a good purpose. And then I'm going to do another one of these. Actually, I do 1 by 6. Brick, but these we'll do in black. Club Brick, hey man, how's it going? So right now the video of you is doing great. That's so nice to hear. I turned off music. I don't know if that's going to mean anything. I might turn it back on because I feel bored. I don't know. Brick pattern. I don't think there's any bricks with like computer patterns on there that would look like Death Star stuff. Just like lights and squares and stuff. Well, that's just a building. That's just a grill pattern. What's that? That could work. Oh, these all need to be dark gray. What color is that brick? What color can I get that brick in? Light gray. Oh, that's old. No, thank you. That's the other thing. They may have to be in red. Yeah, OBS is kind of a mystery because, I mean, it's free and it's, you know, it works some of the time. So I think I'm going to do, let's do 1 by 2 panel pattern. When you rotate the model, it looks okay, not perfectly smooth, but it's not jarring. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Lamech. Lamech. I said Lamech. That's so insulting. My apologies. Oh, what color is that going to be? That needs to be clear. Yeah, that's a window. You could put a 1x1 tile. See, that's what I was thinking of, is just doing headlight bricks. So this is the aesthetic that I'm going for. Right here. That's kind of what I'm looking at. So I'm trying to get, you know, little bitty lights on here, but I think when it's chunky and it's at a certain scale, you're probably not going to be able to get really nice pattern to anything. So what I was also thinking of doing, oh, that's right, Dave. That was your screen name. I'm sorry. What colors did these all come in? Oh, this would be cool if I could get. These are all little Minecraft things. Let's see what colors they are available in, because that would be kind of neat. They look like eyes and stuff, but tan, that's not going to do any good. That's all tan. I think these are all going to be tan because they're all going to be people heads. Lime and white. Okay, maybe not. Thought it was a good idea. Not a great idea. Come on. Yeah, and that's really it. Okay. So I think we're just going to do this. One more. Jeepers, I love those old red panels in the Death Star interior. Yeah, those are great. Well, the red is not going to be dark. It's going to be red. It's not going to be dark red. And then every other one I'm going to do like a trans clear or a color. So like a trans dark blue, and this one will be a trans yellow. And this one will be a white one. And this one will be green. So I mean, it's not exact, but you know, that's why I was looking up these panels. Although brick pattern, if a brick pattern's got something on it, and that it can be red. Yeah, see, half the problem is I don't know. So let's hide unavailable colors. Everything's red. Hide unavailable colors. This will really chew up my machine for a half a second. Yep, Wheel of Death. So I will be looking for donations at my PayPal address to fund purchasing a new streaming computer, because it's obvious I can't do much of anything other than this. Yeah, I think maybe I'll turn on some music. Cancel. So I'm gonna get rid of this now, since we know what it's like. I'm going to get rid of that. I'll move this back over here. So music's back, hooray. Oh, I think I may have broke it. Turning it back off is even worse. Like when you go to uncheck that hide unavailable colors. This is never going to recover. Now it seems like it's doing all right, but I don't know. What do I know? So I was a little upset. I don't know if anybody saw my Facebook post about it, but there's a streamer video channel called M&R Production, and they're pretty big in the Lego video YouTube world. And they do like a video every 2 days. That's all they do. That's all they do reviews, and they do talk, and they build, and they, you know, somehow they got into it early like just everybody else, where they're like, yeah, I'm going to make this my job, and I'm going to buy S ton of bricks, and I'm going to buy all kinds of good equipment, and I'm going to make it work, and I'm going to get ad revenue, and I'm going to sell stuff. I'm going to buy Lego and then sell Lego, and the money I make off that, I'll buy more Lego. And well, now the trick is Club Brick. I am on a work machine, and it's a laptop. It's just a Dell Latitude. I don't have a whole lot of oh good, this isn't responding anymore. Yay, we get to start over. Fantastic. There's not a whole lot going on right now on it. Even if you lose progress, you have knowledge. Yeah, so we're going to kill that. Going to end that process. Why do I have 2 Restream chats open? It says I have 2 Restream chats open. And 21 processes of Google? No. Oh, you know what? I bet it's all these extensions. I could probably turn off some of these extensions. I don't need that eyedropper. I don't think I need Bitmoji. I don't need Tapper Monkey. And I need to end studio. End task. Hopefully I didn't lose everybody by doing that. So let's open Studio back up. Maybe it has a recovery option. I know it doesn't. Don't want you, Edge. Nobody likes you. You're adopted. And I apologize to all the people who are adopted out there. My daughter said that once. What? And I just, for whatever reason, thought it was just the funniest thing. And now I say it, and Beth says, "That's what? That's bad. Don't do that again." Anyway, oh. Well, looky there. I don't think I'm going to do the available color thing right now. I think I'm just going to deal with it. Yeah, I need to turn off all the extensions because Chrome goes, yeah, I've got 37 processes going. And I'm like, you don't need 37 processes, buddy. Like, I don't need Hangouts. Remove. I do want to keep that. Social Fixer I can remove because the newest option broke it. Go to meeting, remove. Tab for a cause, I want to keep that. Remove from Chrome. Yeah, IE tab removed. Nobody needs that. The rest of these are literally stuff that I need for work, so I can't really remove them. Yeah, I don't think I need Bitmoji. Anyway, so let's see how that does, if that helps things. Ooh, and we're back with the music. Still here, sweet. All right, let's do this. So I'm going to worry about printed ones later, but right now I'm going to do just black like this across the top. Actually, no. I want to do 1x6 plates. And what I'll need to do is I want to go back and either cap this or have it kind of go into the corners or into the walls, because right now this is just a big open panel that can get pushed over. There's no anchoring or anything. So let's color a couple of these things. This one we can make blue. This one we can make, let's do a red one. Trans red. And this one we can do another yellow. And this one we can do a clear. Ooh, trans black. Good. Good enough for government work. And then up top here, we're going to do 1x2 plates. And these will be trans clear. Nope, not trans black. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. This is really nice. I'm glad everybody could make it. Nope. What is going on? Select that one. Select that one. It's not rocket surgery. Alright, so this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, so 1x8 plates. Oh, back to the M&R Productions. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out, because it's a prediction video, and he is predicting what sets we'll see in 2021 from LEGO, Star Wars specifically. And the very first thing he talks about is microfighters, and my ears perked up. I'm like, ooh, do tell, I'd like to hear about this. And the very first thing he shows is my Razor Crest design. Not this is a design I found from Ben's Brick Designs, or the models I've featured in this video you can see down in the description. Nope, just showed the picture. I'm like, okay, well, what in the ass am I going to do about that? So You know, and he doesn't have 12,000 subscribers and, you know, whatever. I'm just like... I'm not going to do a doorway here. This is the doorway into this little room. This is going to be a stereotypical, although I think this would go better as a control panel in here instead of in a hallway. So let's do this. Let's select this thing. Yeah, so that was a little frustrating, but there's not anything I can do about it. So I tried to be nice and say, hey, thanks for using my model in your video. That's about all I can really do. And, you know, to be fair, he doesn't have to give me any credit. My design is basically based off somebody else's work as well. So he doesn't have to do squat for little old me. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's what somebody else said was got to watermark everything. And so now the problem I have is that I have 200 images of crap that I've rendered out there that I need to go back through and watermark. Which is shitty. I mean, the thing is, if there was money to be made off it, I'd understand, but it's kind of like, how is he making money off that? You know? YouTube revenue? Alright, now this wall over here is going to be 1x1 stud. I think I will turn this too, because that's what I'm going to be working in. 1x1 tile. And another one of these. I don't remember the, I think it's, honestly, I think it's plates high. So that, I don't need to copy it. 1x4 tile. No, I guess it's just a, is it just a brick? Nope. Well, I thought that'd be easy. I don't want to be this too complicated. But I think the better way to do this is going to be sideways headlight bricks. And we will just figure out how to attach them later and make them flush with the wall. Y'all see what I'm going for with this, right? Actually, I want a, nope. Yeah, I want a plate. Do I have a 1x6 plate? Sometimes I feel like, and you Star Trek nerds will get this, I feel like Barclay and the Enterprise computer is just not responding fast enough to what I'm doing. It's like if I could just have a neural interface, this would be so much better. I'm not that big of a geek. That's not true. I'm a giant nerd. Have I introduced you to my huge Lego collection and my TV den that is nothing but Star Wars? What do you mean that won't fit? What? It's just on a plate. Oh, because it's slightly in. All right, well, headlights all around. I thought it'd be good to do headlights because they're slightly recessed. So it looks like these are in the wall instead of... What happened to it? Instead of just poking out. I think that looks nicer than not. So then we can do this. Actually, make a copy and do this and do this. Too wide. All right. And that is entirely too tall for that wall. Which means the wall can be a little smaller. Also, these don't have to be this big. They can be... All right, what is this music? You guys are catching this Toto action? Oh, What? It's making me groove. That's all I care about. Well, it was, and then he started singing. Come on, get back to the groove. Get back to the funk. This kind of reminds me of Alphaville. Do you guys remember Alphaville? This guy's got way too much invested in whatever this lady is doing to him. Let it go, man. Oh, I can change that, Glenn. Not Toto, just at the beginning it was kind of Toto-ish, but... I think I want to adjust all that. I don't think I want this. I think I want it to be... No, that's alright. I also should see how tall this is compared to the... Because for whatever reason it's taller than the... Wow. Alright, this needs to be the center. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, I think these need to be a little shorter. And there need to be... So let's do this. Good idea. But I'm gonna have to build from the ground up. So, this all goes away. Bye. I know how to do it. But what I need is... This can be a little taller. Now remind me, I said that because then this whole thing can be taller too. Remind me that I made this decision. Oh, hold me to it. It's like level 42. Yeah, I kind of like this. Oh, I've completely lost the chat. Nope. All right. Thanks for coming by, Dave. I really appreciate it, man. Take care. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 studs long. How many studs high? I was never good at this math, so we're just gonna do this. I have to remember I have to attach it. Well, that was easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So these are all going to be... Yeah, okay. Alright, so first things first. No, you need that still. I feel like I've not got a whole lot of design time done tonight. I know this is going to need this to be 1x6 tile. So they can lay it flat. Wow, you snapped right onto a thing that I don't need. Starting to slow down again. What is going on? I mean, the application is just slowing down on me. Yeah, I got 23 minutes of jittery, crappy streaming. That can't be right. Which means I can put another one right above it. Oh, I can't do this anymore. Beth! Yeah, I'm gonna have to use your computer from now on. My computer just can't hack it. I can't even, like, Studio's not even working right now. All right, well, you tell me then. Yeah, I gotta kill something here. It's just not. I've got two things running now. OBS and this. Oh, you know what? I'm turning collision off. That'll help. Watch that memory drop. Should have helped. Oh, but it didn't. All right, that's where I want it to be. Let's do another one. And let's do another one. That's what I thought. I thought it was 2 plates. Well, now it's working. What did we lose? This is just frustrating. Somebody build me a computer. That should be 2, right? What happens if that's what I wanted. I'm gonna try something. See, that's all the secure I need to be, because I'm gonna use these on the other side. Like that. So over here will be another replacement bit of fun. Just have to space it right. I think this is technically a legal move if you put a stud in a thing like that. I don't know. I'm dubious. Bing. I didn't have to. Oh, fuck. What? So these are also going to be 2 apart. I'm sorry, Beth, I can't help you get Kaylee in this time. Our dog does not come in when told. So Beth has to go out there with treats and cajole her with... Yeah, that's going to be the same thing. Right? Oh no! My math is wrong. Well, what the deuce?
Did you break Lego? I don't know what's happening.
Oh, because collision's off. It didn't warn me. Turn collision off because it's helping with memory. Now we'll attach that when it gets over here. I'll figure it out. Thought for sure this math would work somewhere. can't tell. I think that Technic brick, the stud is not as high. I mean, it seems like it is. All right. Worst comes to worst, it attaches here and then it's a tile over here, I guess. Maybe I'll get the math to work by then. I'll play with it tomorrow. Can we do a 1x8? And repeat this. All right. So, oh, come on. Yeah, I've run into that before when I'm trying to do some stuff and I forget every time. This is just not working for me. Copy and paste, man, Jesus. Hey, Micah, how's it going, man? I'm doing a, somebody wanted me to build them or design them a Death Star hallway and control room of some kind. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm pulling some bits from like the scene in Star Wars where they're going into rescue Princess Leia and there's that first control room they go into as stormtroopers. But the layout I'm going to try to do is from Battlefront, where there's kind of a hallway or a little room right here and then a bigger control room, and then like the Death Star laser cannon is going to be over here. So big empty hall, a big empty sort of tunnel where one of the laser channels goes down. And I'm not even gonna watch on Facebook anymore. Maybe with this? I don't think so. Alright, there's your Death Star hallway. Oh, that doesn't look right. Oh, God. Okay, and is there enough room to do it again? So all this other junk wasn't in the way. Oh. Oh, I have a very trying time today with all my technology. After a day of tech support, trying time of technology. Save, save, save. What time is it? Time to go yet? Time to give it up? So that's gonna have to go there, and that's gonna have to go there. No, wait. What am I doing? What am I eat? Oh God, the responsiveness is just effing brutal, and it's gah. I want it to go so much faster than it is, and it's just not. I know, Micah came in and said hi and then effed off, didn't he? He pouted right out. He's like, well, this is stupid, whatever he's doing. I got babies to take care of. Are there semicircle? Yeah, there are. 2x4. I don't think they're this small though.
It's not a race, but you can't slow down. There ain't a map, no path to follow to find it. But to yourself, you're in last place every day. You can't quit your heart, don't back up, don't back out.
Yeah, I didn't think they were really going to be that small. Oh god, it's slowing down again. Son of a... Yeah, I can't work on this anymore. It's just, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. I'm frustrated. I gotta get a better computer. I can't do this anymore. I can't even work. So, thanks for everybody who was here. I gotta get